So here we are, another dose of tempestuous rivalry and heady ambition. It is, of course, the familiar side of the two big Milanese teams preparing to lock horns once more. They've been doing this since 1908, and the contest remains as fiery as ever. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. The Milan Derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies in world football. The atmosphere alone will send shivers down your spine, and when a goal is registered, the decibel level will deafen you, believe me on that. Tension levels can be off the scale, and the Milanese have a unique way of expressing their emotions. I've been privileged to be in this position before now, and I'm not expecting to leave disappointed. In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So off we go then. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I've always been impressed with Lautaro Martinez, Peter. We all know how good a finisher he is, but he's proved himself to be a more than reasonable outlet. If needed, he can play with his back to goal and be one that brings everyone else into play, and he's a significant influence.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Juve's cross. That's an excellent interception. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
DiMarco goes short. Now it's DiMarco. Can he get it through? Cross in, looks like a good one. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Milan has the chance to go the other way. Rafael Leao. Oh, nicely intercepted. Threads one in. Now it's Nkunku. Barella. Zielinski, Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. Now DiMarco. Modric. Pulisic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
This might spell danger. And that has been cleared. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Zielinski. Salamakers makes the interception. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Martinez. They shifted it to the flank. Salamakers gets over and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He has found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Rafael Leao with the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Barella. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
DiMarco plays it short. Now it's DiMarco. In by DiMarco. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from. Where
Barella! Oh, that wasn't far away. Salmakers. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. DiMarco. Zielinski providing an outlet on that flank. Modric. Spread to the right. Now it's Modric. Now, can they get him away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Rabiot showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Carlos Augusto. Ricci. Rabiot. And here's Nkunku. It's Rabiot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rabiot clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And now a sudden chance to counter. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That was lovely, that.
Carlos Augusto. Sucic. And it's DiMarco. And here's Nkunku. And it's Modric. Modric! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Modric is offering a right smile there.
Esposito. Zielinski, he's found a way through. Incoming to live. Oh, great leap! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Rafael Leao, can he spark a counter here? Barella tries to play it through. Now it's Nkunku. Great vision. That is a great pick out. Stefan de Vrij. Now it's DiMarco. Stood up well to him there. Modric.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bluessssss. Good driving run. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Stefan de Vrij. Not the most convincing of passes. Sucic. Spread it left. Ricci. Pulisic. Oh, easy pickings there. Barella. Zielinski is in a really good position out wide. Rabiot. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now Ricci. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Modric. Gabbia. And it's Rabiot. Can he get on the end of this? Not where it came from. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's in a great position here. Inter Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And this is Modric. And that pass just didn't quite work. Stefan de Vrij. Di Marco. To Barella. And it's Di Marco. Here's Zielinski. Di Marco. Now Martinez. That's destined for the flank. Di Marco. And it's Zielinski. Barella. He's rising! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Chance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Milan got as close can be right on the whistle, but it was not to be. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're off again. So neither side has yet broken through. That's a good foray he's making. Ricci. Now it's Nkunku. Nicely spread. Now it's Nkunku. That's a sharp pass. He can run onto that. Chance here to counter. Martinez. Oh, it's a great shot at goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's following up! He's scored!
What a way to stamp your authority on this game, Peter. He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead up to the goal. I was thinking at the break someone had to show real courage. That's it.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Diouf. Nice interception, well timed. Rabiot. Rafael Leao. Now it's Nkunku. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Modric. And he's in on goal! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Pressing high and with purpose. Rabiot. Pulisic. He's a sharp little ball here. Salmakers puts them all in. De Vrij is there to clear. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Ricci. Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Sucic. Shifted upfield. And he was quick to react. Modric. Tries to pass it through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Salamakas defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in plenty of space here. Modric! Dispatched clinically. AC Milan are all square. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Milan restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Goooo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pulisic in acres of space out wide. And the shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. That is simply terrific. Finished with beautiful deftness.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Milan with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Pulisic. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Carlos Augusto for Luis Enrique. Carlos Augusto. Bisek. Sucic. And it's Zielinski. Francesco Esposito. Modric. Rabiot. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well played. Diouf. And it's Barella. Now it's Diouf. Now it's Nkunku. Estupinian. Estupinian stood his ground strongly. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Rafael Leao. Martinez claims comfortably. Barella. Diouf. That has been slung wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's nice. The fly can clear it away. And it's Richie. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's a good ball. Good ball, good take.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafael Leao gets into a good position. Rafael Leao! And that would have been game, set and match.
Rafael Leao has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Corner number 2 then. Goooo with the short one. Oh, Modric! Into Milan, looking to go forward now. Luis Enrique. Rabiot going forward. Now this could be a chance. Now it's chance, surely! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Great chance!
Milan really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his goes for a shot! Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Modric. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he nearly went all the way.
Rafael Leao clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Milan have their third corner. They've played it short, and this is Rabiot. No way through, so back it comes. He's having a pop! Lacking in accuracy.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Can he get onto this? He is through here. Zielinski could move up a gear here. Goooo spread it left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Stefan de Vrij. And it's Sucic. He's looking wide. And we're done. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Goooo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
Milan really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, forget form, forget stats, this is a derby game, and conventional wisdom goes out of the window. Milan's two football behemoths limber up to do battle once more, and the prospect is tantalising. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable, and I expect this one to be no different.
La formazione del Milan.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So it's down to business here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception, it's very impressive. He's very good on the ball too, Peter, and always looking to contribute towards the build-up play.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's picked it up out wide. Martinez claims it without any fuss. DiMarco. And it's Zielinski. Now Martinez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. He's got away, and a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a searching pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. DiMarco. Zielinski. It's a really well-measured ball. Rafael Leao. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Modric. And this is Rabiot. Nkunku. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look lost in the moment.
Numero 10.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And he whips it in. Impressive jump! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Juve. Quarter of an hour played. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Pulisic carries the ball down the right. Now it's Selmakers. Now it's Pulisic. And it's Modric. Rabiot. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Goooo spread it left. Rafael Leao had a really good go at breaking through, but Modric! Oh, it's come off the upright. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Modric. Esposito.
This is the time you need that pace.
Diouf. And it's Barella. Stefan de Vrij. And that has been slung wide. Sucic. Esposito. Now it's Diouf. Nicely weighted ball. Mignon claims comfortably. Modric over to the right flank. Now it's Nkunku. Probing pass. Pulisic looking to receive it in space.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And that's another throw. Ricci, and here's Nkunku. He's played it back. Oh, sweet! It's Rabiot! Off the post! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
And now they can spring out of defence. Stefan de Vrij. More and more pressure on the ball here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Bisek. Carlos Augusto. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Shifted it to the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ricci. Now Gabbia. Ricci. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Nkunku. Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get onto this? DiMarco has it in a wide position. Oh, good effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
It'll be a throw-in. Diouf in with the challenge. And he has been fouled there. Bissek. Diouf receives it in a wide position. And it's claimed by the keeper. Pulisic.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Zielinski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pulisic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Esposito.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great defending, strong and determined. Salmakers looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Martinez. That's a good ball out wide. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rabiot tries to play it through. Diouf. Sucic. Goes looking wide. Now it's Pulisic. And he's managed to get free. Shot, surely! Barella. And it's Diouf. Martinez. Now it's Nkunku. Threads one in. Oh, crack. There's the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Milan looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. Here is the first touch of the second half. Martinez, quality ball. That's Rabiot. Now it's Diouf. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too. Disappointing. Very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's gone for goal. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Tomori, Ricci, Modric. That's going wide left. It's a promising position. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Carlos Augusto. And it's Sucic. Now there's a shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Estupinian. Here's Rafael Leao. Foot in. Zielinski. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Carlos Augusto. And it's Sucic. Sucic has got himself a free kick. It's a quick one. And here's Zielinski. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Juve. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's DiMarco. DiMarco in acres of space out wide. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan really could have done without this. Look of amusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. Terrific save by Manuel.
Oh, what a cracking save from the...
Oh, he's having a go! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Rafael Leao gets into a good position. And it's played in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rafael Leao being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And it's Juve. Esposito. Now it's Juve. Can he get it through? Now it's Juve. Great chance! Estupinian. Estupinian gets on his bike and on the move. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao making good progress. And this is Rabiot. Martinez. Martinez makes a dash for it. Now it's Nkunku, who played through for the wide man. Barella. Zielinski. That's destined for the flank. Now it's DiMarco. DiMarco puts the ball in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Rafael Leao. It's a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Cambio di giocatori.
Sucic looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
He's in plenty of space here. He's rising! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Rabiot, Ricci, aims beyond the defence, and he shoots! Oh, brilliant save!
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Barella goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going for goal! He's kicked it out just.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Luis Enrique. He's picked his way through. Francesco Esposito. Francesco Esposito is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the run. Rafael Leao looking to receive it in space. Now it's Enrique. He has found the way through. He'll try from distance. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Estupinian. Milan are almost home and dry now. Nicely spread. And he was quick to react. Mkhitaryan. Esposito. Rabiot. Modric. That has been cut short. Sucic. That's good running with the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Mkhitaryan. He is through, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Ricci, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Barella. Shot could be on. It's Mkhitaryan! Oh, somewhat off target. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Modric. Ricci. Now it's Rabiot. Goooo is onto this. And a chance! Barella. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Goooo. Rabiot. Is there any support? Rabiot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
Added minutes
recupero.
on the board. Martinez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. Cross needs to be good. Mignon claims it. Safe hands. Rabiot. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
I think he knew immediately that he got that one wrong. The wall did its job.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. Chance for a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Rafael Leao, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
11 Labs music generator has arrived. A new era of AI music has just begun. In partnership with labels and built from the ground up, generate studio quality AI music, primed for commercial use. Create exceptional content today with 11 Music. Eleven Labs music generator has arrived. A new era of AI music has just begun. In partnership with labels and built from the ground up, generate studio quality AI music, primed for commercial use. Create exceptional content today with 11 Music. Bye.